Greetings and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. That's how it is, just three of them, right? Wherever this may find you in the world or in the universe, I hope that your day is going well. Hope you are in good spirits. Do me a favor, tap in, let's share, subscribe, call a neighbor, call a friend, tell them Big Frank is on. Just having a conversation. We're going to get into some things quickly. We're going to talk about the house that was destroyed on Ontario Street. We're going to talk about the debate, the ballots, those who are on there. We're also going to dive into some, I'm going to use local city conspiracy possibilities, okay? We're going to talk about Centennial Park, talk about the dog shelter, and some voting things and why it is important for you all to vote and to tap into what's going on in the city. Christina, good morning unto you and congratulations on all things well. Listen, inbox me. Are you having a going away shindig or not? Or are we just leaving in silence? Because if not, I can pull up as a client, sign up for Help Home and come and party with y'all. Just let me know. Keep me informed. So let's dive right into this conversation. So those who may be aware, recently the DPW, Department of Public Works, were sent to pull up a garden. I'll be there. Pulled up a garden on Ontario Street because there's been complaints. There have been people calling about it, and the DPW went and pulled up the garden. Whether it was managed or not, I'm not really sure. The pictures show beauty. I understand there may be some other challenges, but here's my challenge. They ripped up the garden, right, at the hands of the DPW higher ups. Then they gave them a bill for $2,300. I have a disdain with execution. But can we just be real? Can we just be honest? Here is a woman with her children and her boo. I'm not sure her husband or not. Don't judge me. A child with autism. They have this garden that they've developed. They have this space that they're trying to maintain. And maybe, let me just say, maybe it has not been kept up to the full potential. My question is, where is the letter of warning? Where is the notice to get things together, to give them time? And watch this. The weather just broke. Like, we just getting into warmer weather. So the DPW, Department of Public Works, makes a decision to uproot the blocks and the flowers and to disturb. And here's my challenge yet again is, you went to do this, but there's so much trash and dirt and filth sitting in empty lots, sitting in half of alleyways that we're not tending to. So my question is, where's priority? And I get it. I'm not mad at the worker. You're doing what needs to be done as the work order is given. But I'm confused to why we haven't put this effort into better places. I literally took pictures. I won't have them loaded up because I forgot to. Right on 22nd Street is behind a house is garbage. It's furniture. It's beds. It's so much stuff sitting on the outside that for sure is garbage, but we decided, not me, to go after a garden in front of somebody's house so they have some complaints. Now, let me just be practical. Let me just be honest. Number one, that's a mother. I know they work. They put in the due diligence. And life gets challenging. Life gets hard. And if there is a challenge in maintenance, why didn't we provide some help and resources if it was really a concern, huh? Hey, did anybody go knock on the neighbor's door and say, listen, I love what you're doing out here, but it's getting kind of wild and out of control. Do you have a plan in place? Oh, yeah, I don't want to talk about a plan in place to try to beautify this a little bit more? No, we didn't do that. We're quick to complain. We're quick to call the city. Now we have a situation. But for you then to give her a bill for $2,300 for a decision that you made, but you're not holding these landlords accountable with these abandoned properties and homes, huh? And if you are, please correct me. But I don't see you out here cleaning up these houses that are falling apart with the porches on the ground It's garbage on the outside right here on 7th Street. I'm just not seeing it. Then I'm not seeing you taking care of that, then billing the landlord. Like if you're gonna start this structure and call it fixing the community, let's deal with those landlords who have allowed their houses to be so dilapidated, which has then attracted more issue. Let's handle that and let's build them. And not a mother with kids, a child with autism who's trying to build and establish a thing. I'm just saying that help can be brought before we start causing these chaos. So the structure or the way that this is played out has been very unsettling. And that's to anybody. Listen, and I'll say this. Now, I have great neighbors. And my kids probably look a little ghetto in the window. Don't judge me. They be like just out there some days. But to communicate, I communicate with my neighbor to the right of me. Hey, whoever you had in the back cleaning up, they threw all of their junk in front of my garage door. But we communicated. We was able to fix that, okay? I got a neighbor across the street, beautiful, elegant home. Across the street who maintains well with the dog that just barks every now and again. But I have a neighbor to the left of me who will hire people to come and fix the yard between us two because we communicate. There's a neighbor down the street who will come down and cut grass and shovel because they communicate. What I'm saying is with proper communication, proper dialogue, you can have a better resolve. Not attitude, not fussing, not fighting, not calling the people, not creating a scene, and then charging the people for a decision that you made. I'm just saying that there's better options, better dialogue. Hey, neighbor, your grass is getting kind of wild. Are you planning on cutting that soon? Do you need help cutting that? Do you need to hire some? Communication. That's what I'm saying. As a city of good neighbors, we should be able to have that dialogue. And now a mother who is working already, she got bills to pay, she got things to cover, and now here y'all come with the bill for $2,300. But yet again, and I'll say that, but you're not charging these landlords out here with dilapidated homes and the mess they got inside, outside, and around. You're not fixing it up and building them. I'm just saying. I'm getting off that soapbox for now. But let's talk to our neighbors. Talk to our neighbors. So, in other news, so for those who may have not known, there was a challenge of petitions and signage and signatures that was going on for about a month or so now. So yesterday we became aware that, long story short, everybody's on the ballot. Long story short, anybody who may have lied or did false signatures, they've gotten away with it at this point. I'm not sure what is true, what is not. That's not my place to say. But everybody's on the ballot. Everybody is okay, somebody just texted me about some finances. So everybody made the ballot. Everybody is on. And this is the part where I want you guys to understand. We need change. And I want you to be very honest. I don't have a disdain with the mayor. I ain't got no attack against him necessarily, but I'm looking at the practicality of things. I'm looking at the city as it is, and I'm just coming to a resolve that there is really no effort put into the city in its entirety. And that has just been a little bit disturbing for me. And I understand that change is required. Now, listen, everybody that's going to vote, I need you to be attentive to the ballot. I need you to be attentive to what names you select to represent you. Don't do it just based off of, oh, I know this name sounds familiar. Read and read well. You will see two names that says Miles. You'll see multiple individuals with the complexion and the color of the urban hand. I like that. The urban hand. Don't just vote off of color. Don't just vote off of name recognition, but really be intentional, because this is why I'm getting ready to go to a place. This is why it's going to be so important for you to be intentional, because, and Mayor, take it as you will, if the mayor gets the people on the council seat that he wants to get in, everything he's been pushing to do or to make happen is going to happen, And unfortunately, it's going to be a cost on the city's tax dollars. Not only that, funds are going to be reallocated from the development of the city to a downtown Niagara Falls tourism, and there is no benefit returning back to us. Now, let me get to a place where we're getting somewhere. Do me a favor. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go nowhere. When we get back, we're going to get more into this conversation. Don't leave me. We're going to a place. You just got to pay these bills.
Menthol is not just a flavor. It's a manipulative way for big tobacco to target, attract, and addict Black Americans. Tobacco companies aggressively market menthol products using elements of Black culture, putting more products on shelves in Black communities and making them cheaper. And it's not just an injustice, it's killing us. Smoking-related illnesses are the #1 cause of death in the African American community. Help us fight this injustice at notjustmenthol.org.
Come on, Queens, it is time for Kingdom Fitness Women Empowerment. You don't want to miss this amazing fitness journey on May 3rd, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., 28 Edison Street in Buffalo, New York. Queens, it's time to rise up. You can bring your weight. If you don't have weights, bring your canned goods. You can register at Eventbrite or visit the Cash App, $Queen Rise Up 1. That's Queen Rise Up 1. You don't want to miss this. Kingdom Fitness is happening May 3rd. Pre-register today.
What's up, y'all? I'm here to invite y'all to our 5th annual Community Day of Prayer right here in the city of Niagara Falls on Saturday, June 7th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be at Gluck Park located at 1550 Weston Avenue. We got free food, hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks. We are also having a food drive this year. We're going to switch it up a little bit and try to provide back to our community. So we are seeking donations to help with our food drive. So if you have any non-perishables that you want to donate, you can contact me at 716-255-3454 and we can make arrangements to get that in. I pray to see everyone out there. We're trying to get some basketball games going. And it's going to be a good time. Come out and fellowship with our community.
Welcome back to Just Conversation with your boy, Big Frank. If you want to be a sponsor or you want your advertisement shown, reach out to me, fire716radio@gmail.com. That is fire716radio@gmail.com. You can definitely reach out to me and we can make that thing happen for you as well. So getting back to the discussion. Now, back to the discussion is that the mayor, if he gets the people that he wants in office, everything will pass. It will cost us a whole lot more. So let me pause here. So currently, let's talk dog shelter for a minute. And I want to show you guys how the setup has been. All right. Now, just follow me. We had a dog shelter agreement with a company in Grand Island, I believe called Pick Chick, if you will. They work together some kind of way. And we found out that that institution did not have the capacity to handle our dog shelter needs or requirements. That person got an extension, but they ended up quitting. That contract ended just, I believe, 2 or 3 days ago. So then we had a private meeting regarding the contract with another dog shelter in Grand Island. And they have 3 less kennels available. And they have a policy where in 5 days, if no one gets the dog, they're going to kill them. Come to find out that location is already filled up to capacity, meaning that there's no more room for stray dogs, which now means that in the next 5 days or so, I'm paraphrasing in time, they're going to put down these animals. The SPCA stated that they are not a backup shelter, but they're here to help, because what we found out is that there are more components required to managing stray dogs than just having kennels. You have to have a vet, you have to have certain things in place, adoption process, and these elements, and they're required. This is just I'm not saying this is true. This is just how my mind is working. I believe that accepting these, I don't want to use the word unfit, to accept these locations that don't have the capacity to handle the weight of our concerns is just to push the need for the dog shelter project in Hyde Park, which is going to cost, I believe, is about $4.2 or $4.5 million to get that in the organized plan. But when you have to create data, you realize, hey, we tried this venue, it didn't work. We tried this alternative, it didn't work. We need our own shelter. Now, here's a challenge. There is a woman who has Paws in the Falls, who is willing to take on the responsibility to be the municipal housing for the dog shelter, but they said that her bid was too high, but she was covering all the required bases for adequate dog replacement, animal adoption process. She was willing to do so. But I believe that showing that these elements are not proper will then push the agenda that we need our own and try to push that process together. I got a phone call yesterday, I won't tell you from who, but I got one. And we began to have a conversation, and we talked about the hidden agenda in the matters of things. So allow me to bring something back that you haven't heard for a while, which is called the Centennial Park Project. Let me say that again. The Centennial Park Project. This project has the potential to cost $150 to $300 million to establish in the city of Niagara Falls. And they have not solidified in full where these funds are coming from. The goal is to take private property that is already owned by Niagara Falls Redevelopment, also known as NFR, which has a different agenda or goal. But pay attention. The Centennial Park project was put on the table. It was challenged and taken off because it did not make feasible sense. Hear me and hear me well. The money that they're trying to use for the Centennial Park project is money that's going to come from the city and money that's going to come from finances that's been allocated for the redevelopment or the advancement or the fixing of the cities, your potholes, those challenges, these elements. But they want to take money and use it to build this park. Let me go ahead and be who I am halfway. All right. So that's not the best picture. Let me see where we at. That's on slide 7. So these are just some pictures of what they're trying to build and develop. And I'm going to be very honest. The concept of it may sound good, but the payment of it. Wait a minute. You want to spend $150 million to develop a space and location that they can have, that can seat 700 people. They can have outside events and do these things. I'm not knocking a vision, but if the city builds it, that means the city got to pay for it. That means the city has to maintain it. Let's just pause right there. We can't maintain the houses and the empty parking lots that we have in the city already. How are we going to maintain a property downtown? You hear me? You probably don't know where I'm pointing to, but I'm pointing to like 11th and 12th here off of Niagara Street. But if we cannot adequately manage a city, why would we build something additional we have to manage, maintain, employ? It doesn't make sense logically, right? But if the mayor gets his individuals into the places that he desires, if we don't vote and we don't show up and we don't really get new individuals who are not tied to the power struggle, this is going to resurface, and this is going to pass. And the city is going to take a hit. Now, watch this. You might say something, oh, yeah, this might supply jobs. You are absolutely right. Who's paying the employees if the city builds it? Who's paying them if the city takes ownership of this establishment. Who's paying for it? And watch this. And they're trying to take the land from a private owner. Okay. Let's just talk practical. You bought 3 houses on the block. You've invested time, you pay your taxes, you handle them. The city comes to you and says, you know what? We want it. Not paying you, not offering. No, we want to use it for our purpose. So now I'm getting ready to sue you for eminent domain. I'm getting ready to go to court with you to take from you a land that you have. How would you feel? Let's just be practical. We're not even going to be all deep who got money, who bank. Practically, how would you feel about that? So now, the mayor or the city wants to take land from Niagara Falls redevelopment. Hear me well. But Niagara Falls redevelopment has a plan for the territory that doesn't involve tax dollars, but provides about $500, not $500, about 500 plus jobs. Now let me pause here. Let me calm down. They want to build a $1.5 billion high-tech data center, promising about 550 jobs and tax revenue. Listen, but they have supporters. Supporters from Richmond, other sources, meaning that to create this in the city doesn't put a financial strain on the city. They already got the land, but this provides job opportunities. This provides development and training. Watch how much sense this makes. If we know that the center is being built, I'm not sure how long it takes. I'm not sure the length of it. But if we know it's going to take them a year, 2 years, a year and a half, maybe 3, we can begin to prepare students and equip them that when they finish this course, this career, this process, that they can transition into a database job. Okay, let me get that. We can prepare them for success, which then means that there is revenue added to the city, which means that now I can take care of my house and my land. Now I can build and I can grow. But wait a minute. And the city doesn't lose from this, they gain from this. All I'm saying is we have to be practical. We have to be practical about how we're going to move and navigate. Listen, wisdom. The Bible says, all about getting understanding. And I'm only here to try to provide an understanding of what's really happening in the city. I come on live and I do these reports, not to persuade you, not to just to inform you so that you know what's happening and what's going on. Because what I'm understanding is that things are being slighted in our community. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. CJ, check me if you want to. Things are being slighted in our community and it's unacceptable. And people are not informed, people are not aware, people are not reading the Gazette. And I get it, life is busy. But if I can come give you some information and make some things practical, because like I said, I'm a believer. I believe in Jesus Christ. He's my A1 from day one. He knew me before I knew him. We are going to a place, but the people have to be informed to what's happening in the area. It is not here just to complain, just to shout, but it's so that you can make wise decisions and realize what's needed. We need development. We need business. We need advancement. We need technology. We need these things to come together so that we can advance. Yes, everybody's not tech savvy, but our grandchildren, our children, look at me, grandchildren, our children, our grandchildren, our nieces, our nephews, it is in them naturally so. You got grandkids who can operate your phone better than you can. Listen, they can download the app, find the thing. We got people in technology is just what's happening now, right? It's not demonic, it's not demon, it's not scary, but somebody has to learn it. Somebody has to develop it. Somebody has to be able to teach and train it. And Niagara Falls has been behind. I've been saying this for a long time. You still got to go downtown to pay some of your bills. Where's technology at? Where's online at? Where's the phone? I digress. The media in Niagara Falls has been and is slighted. Now I'm gonna tell a quick story. There is a Black-owned business which has had some challenges with people, but they're doing a lot better and they're doing well and they're without incident. And it's funny how there's a report on his business every time there's a crowd or there's this, but then something happened at and I'm just going to say this, and I'm making a race thing, at a different restaurant of a lighter situation, but there's no report of the gunshots at their restaurants. There's no report of the issues at their establishment. There's nothing in the news. There was no, I'm going to say it. There was no pictures to display it. But just the following day, I just seen us with photos and police in the hood. So what I'm saying is, don't just report our negative without reporting our positive. Don't just be there for the negative report. What I'm saying is the goal of Fire 716 and this unit that we're building here is to inform you with information. And like I told you before, I hold no bias. I hold no ties to no politicians. I hold no ties to any government. I hold no ties to these things. But I'm gonna just be frank. And I'm gonna tell it how a TI is. And if I get it wrong in error, I'll come back. I'll correct it based off of my due diligence. But there are people in the city of color, of the urban, who are doing well. There's a mother who built a garden who is doing well. And if there's a challenge, you communicate. But don't be there to highlight the negative all the time, because let me get out of that. We about to get ready to get out of here. But listen, I got people who are entrepreneurs, who are in business, who need help. And I just found out the NAACP has a sector now for economic development here in the city of Niagara Falls. But the city of Niagara Falls, and I'm going to give a shout out to Iberio, who is at NAS 716 doing a work. I appreciate Ann and the work they're doing and her team. But in the city of Niagara Falls, what business resources do we have? Like, yes, we have, it used to be the Shrek building at one point, but we need to have a consistent process that entrepreneurs can get the help they need to reestablish business. And I said this before and I'll say it again, and you can take this idea. Like, where's our trade programs? Carpentry, electrician work. I don't know if steel work is a trade or not. Plumbing. Where is these trade training programs that we can then use their training programs to be used for these buildings that are not in good condition? They need new plumbing. They need new bathrooms. They need new electrician work. They need new drywall. They need to be rebuilt. There should be a program in place that's going to train the youth, young adults. Now, watch this. Watch what I'm going to say. I say youth and young adults, but I got an uncle who can lay a mean roof. I got an uncle who can build. I got people who are not licensed, who have the ability to do something, but let's provide a program to help get them licensed. If they need help reading or learning, we'll do whatever it takes, but let's get them licensed so that they can be hired to handle the projects needed to redevelop the city that is in dilapidation. I get it. You can lead a horse to water, but can't make it drink. But right now, we're not leading nobody nowhere. But we want to spend money on things in the billions and millions of dollars, but not provide the city of resources to develop. Let's talk about that. Let's take a moment. And let me just go ahead and be who I am and make this real direct. And I have no, it's whatever. It is what it is. Where is the economic development of this city? I'm not talking about outside resources. I'm not talking about an investor coming in, because it doesn't make sense to have an investor out of Buffalo in downtown Niagara Falls. without a plan to bring in Niagara Falls. Sonic boom. A business out of Buffalo has taken over the management of Niagara Falls. Tourism. But the Niagara Falls tourism funds don't feed back into the city. Make that make sense. But I say this all the time. There are people in the city of Niagara Falls who are gifted, talented, skilled, and if given the opportunity without the red tape. I get being quality. I get having structure. I get having your business. I get certain elements. But help us, watch this. Give us the basic of requirements. Allow us to get into alignment with it and allow us the opportunity. They're getting ready to bring back Thursday, Food Truck Thursday. Who's getting ready to perform? Who's coming down there? Can my food truck come down there? Can I set up a venue? If I'm lined up, who do I talk to? This is real question. These is real questions. Because I got people who might need a little bit of help to get their stuff in alignment. But once they're in alignment, are they in position to get down there? Real questions. Developing programs. The Niagara New Orleans BOCES Center. Let's talk to them. They have some things set up before. I get it. But let's put some pressure on it and make it accessible. The Bible says, I want you to prosper and be in good health, even as your souls prosper. So God is not talking about just being rich, but living well. But let me just be honest, and you can check me if you want to, and you can give me information, I'll accept it. But are we in the city of Niagara Falls positioning our people to live well? That's a valid question. Look, let me just be honest. The poor you're going to have with you always. Some people ain't going to want to. I agree. Some people not willing to do it. I agree. But one thing that they taught me is, he says, feed my lambs and feed my sheep, which means I got to guide the people to the place that they can benefit from. I have to guide the sheep to the fields where they can benefit from. But when I'm finding out for the city of Niagara Falls, you haven't provided me the land to benefit from. You haven't provided me the places and locations to benefit from. You're getting ready to bring a parking aid program to downtown Niagara Falls to test it out. My question is, who are the parking aids? Who are you hiring? What's the company? Where are they from? And are they going to provide jobs for people in the city? Or are you pulling from Buffalo? All pro. I'm not saying that it is them, but are you pulling from Buffalo to come down to Niagara Falls with employees from Buffalo? What about us? And it's not saying that I'm waiting for you to give us something. I'm not saying I'm waiting for you to provide us something, because the truth, if you don't, I'm going to say this, I'm going to get in trouble. I don't care. If you don't give it, we're going to get it. And don't be angry. Don't get mad. Don't send your goons out. Don't start acting crazy when people start going over your head to get it done. Because we are a powerful people. We are a powerful people. And I hope, listen, I'm a preacher and I get how politics and church work together, but the government rests upon God's shoulders. I am not dependent upon nobody in power to compromise integrity or character. The head of the city has to get in order first if you want change. Absolutely. I'm just saying this. The track record in these last couple of years have proven that the agenda has not been about the city as a whole. The agreements, the contracts, the connections, and I get we all make mistakes and we all err, but it has not proven a citywide agenda or a citywide goal. Somebody show me, improve me different. Show me, improve me development outside of 3rd Street, outside of downtown Niagara Falls. Somebody show me outside of Hyde Park Boulevard, Hyde Park Pavilion. Show me development. Show me innovation. Show me something new. Show me something inspiring. Show me something for the youth. Show me something for young adults. Show me something for show me some things that has been in place for the advancement of people to do well, to strive and be innovative in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Tag me in it. Watch this. There are private programs, absolutely. There are things done in sectors, absolutely. But where's the echo of it? Where's the consistency of it? Where's the loudness? As loud as you are about this dog park, as loud as you are about Centennial Park, as loud as you are about these $1 million projects, get that loud for opportunity. Let me calm down. Let me get loud for that. Yeah, you can't lead them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. But give me space and opportunity to strive. Because I'm trying to get money. But you got to have money. Yeah, get out. Yeah. Get out of that. I got to go. You want me to have money while I'm trying to strive to make money. So we got to get it together, y'all. So part of my rant on this morning, but again, not. We got work to do. We got pressure to do. And I just want you guys to be aware and to be current to what's happening, what's going on. I pray that the new faces that are on the ballot are going to yield a change for real for the city. I hope that, I pray that somebody's being stirred up even now for a plan for the future, because if there's an agenda at the top that trickles down, and we have a responsibility for change. And I said this in a different video, we have power. We have power. We have power. City Hall, I want you all to get in the habit of attending, and I want you to get in the habit of signing up to speak your piece. Bring your frustration, bring your aggravation, bring your concerns, because I will be bringing mine. I will be bringing mine. Listen, y'all be blessed. Y'all have an amazing day. I got one more video from our sponsors. It's your boy, Big Frank. You've been locked into Just Conversations. Great things are getting ready to happen, and you are a part of it. Great things are getting ready to change. You are a part of it. It's getting ready to change. I think I said this last time. I'll say it again. Sam Cooke says, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change is going to come. And it's happening. And it's going to happen with you. I'll holler at y'all. Peace, love, soul. Word from my sponsors, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Menthol is not just a flavor. It's a manipulative way for big tobacco to target, attract, and addict Black Americans. Tobacco companies aggressively market menthol products using elements of Black culture, putting more products on shelves in Black communities and making them cheaper. And it's not just an injustice, it's killing us. Smoking-related illnesses are the #1 cause of death in the African American community. Help us fight this injustice at notjustmenthol.org.
Come on, Queens. It is time for Kingdom Fitness Women Empowerment. You don't want to miss this amazing fitness journey on May 3rd, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., 28 Edison Street in Buffalo, New York. Queens, it's time to rise up. You can bring your weight. If you don't have weights, bring your canned goods. You can register at Eventbrite or visit the Cash App, $Queen Rise Up 1. That's Queen Rise Up 1. You don't want to miss this. Kingdom Fitness is happening May 3rd. Pre-register today for only $10.
What's up, y'all? I'm here to invite y'all to our 5th annual Community Day of Prayer right here in the city of Niagara Falls on Saturday, June 7th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be at Gluck Park located at 1550 Weston Avenue. We got free food, hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks. We are also having a food drive this year. We're going to switch it up a little bit and try to provide back to our community. So we are seeking donations to help with our food drive. So if you have any non-perishables that you want to donate, you can contact me at 716-255-3454 and we can make arrangements to get that in. I pray to see everyone out there. We're trying to get some basketball games going. It's going to be a good time. Come out and fellowship with our community.